Hi friends, day 7 tour de fleece. It's Barbara or Doll here, and I'm going to spin a little bit. I'm kind of a day behind, but I've done a lot of other fibery things on the side. So let's give this a go today. So here I am getting ready to spin this lovely purple, blue, and pink. There's 50 grams total that I want to finish up here. So let's just spin a little. It's kind of a stop and start thing, right? So I did spin a little yesterday. I got quite a bit done actually. I just didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but here we are, day 7. And off it goes. This is a merino superwash blend purchased from Lori at the Black Lamb. It's one of my very favorite colorways. Anything with blues and pinks and purples. I'm spinning somewhat from the fold, short draw. And I'm trying to get a good blend of the color, not having all one color at a time, because the original plan here was to spin this as a 2-ply. So it's going to take me a while to get there, obviously. And the dark blue that I spun the other day and plied up, there's 50 grams of it done. I thought I had 100, ha ha. It was only 50. So 50 grams done yesterday, or 2 days ago. I'm thinking of using that in the Stephen West's sock along. So I can cast that on as soon as I find the right needles and purchase the pattern. So it's the steel blue, or I don't know what color blue it is. It's kind of navy, but a little lighter than a navy. And the contrast color, I'm going to spin a white that is a merino nylon blend that I bought from Pickwick's back in, I would say 2005, and I haven't used it yet. So a nice white, I will spin up 50 grams of it during the tour de fleece, and then use that as the contrast. I watched Stephen West's initial video. I thought at first, no way. I did not want to do 2 colors in socks. I did not want to do cables in socks. And as I watched him, I realized, that's not as difficult as it could be. And I certainly have no problem with having more than 1 pair of socks on needles at one time. I'm on the leg of my vanilla latte socks that I'm working on. So they're the next one. And you can see in the top left-hand corner of the video, one of the pink socks that I finished a while ago. I was so glad to get those done. I did not enjoy the yarn. It was one of those stretchy yarns for socks, not one of my favorites. So I was glad to finish them. They fit. I did the German short row heel on that one. The current sock I'm working on has the Eye of the Partridge heel. And I don't know what Stephen West's heel is going to be, so we'll see. But I'll video a little bit of that once I get it done as well. But right now, the focus on Tour de Fleece is to try to get 50 grams spun a day. And I'm a little bit behind. I did spin quite a bit on the spindles, but nothing to compare with the amount that I'm getting here. I was encouraged by Ange, and I'm trying to think of wool and I can't think of the name. Anyway, she's doing a Tour de Fleece video as well, and was spinning on her support spindle at the beach. And I was encouraged by her to try spinning at the beach. So next week, the end of the week, Wednesday to Friday, we're camping with my daughter in her camper, and we will be at the campground and at the beach. So maybe I'll get some spinning done there. I'll bring one of my smaller spindles in my knitting bag, and because I do want to make sure that I spin some every day for the tour, even if I just get an ounce done, or 10 grams or something. And then when I'm home, I can concentrate on the larger quantities on the wheel. So I hope you're having a good day spinning today. We had a broken air conditioner, which you would think in the basement wouldn't make a big deal, but without the air conditioner running, the air was too wet. It was way too damp. Walking across the floor in my bare feet, I could feel the floor getting wet. So now that the air conditioner's been running for a good 12, 16 hours, the floor is dry again, the air's getting drier. It's still a 72% humidity in here. But the temperature when I got up this morning was at 20 degrees Celsius, which was comfortable. It's coolish, but comfortable. It was about that temperature outside when I had my coffee this morning. So, do you have a preference for how you spin? Do you have more than one wheel? Currently, I'm only working with one wheel. Oops. And it jumped. There we go. I have numerous spindles. Some I like more than others, and some I use more than others. And I'm thinking maybe spinning some plain white will be a nice change from all the blues and pinks I've been doing lately. Although there shouldn't really be a problem for me, right? I don't mind at all. It's been my goal to get a new wheel. I said once I got my job down here in the city that I would get a wheel, but that hasn't happened, so it's still on my dream wish list. As we say in You Need a Budget, Why Nab? You create a dream farm, a wish farm is what they call it, in your budget. And I have a few things in the wish farm. The wheel isn't one of them, so I'm not too sure why that's true, but I can't see myself getting a new wheel until the debt's paid down a bit more. So the first goal, of course, is to pay down the debt. Here it goes. Spin, spin, spin. It's such a quiet and easygoing hobby, isn't it? When it goes well. When the wheel acts up on me, then it's like, I don't want to spin. I don't want to see it again. What's the point? And then I sit down and it spins smoothly. Not squeaking lately, so maybe that's because of the moisture in the apartment this week. I don't know. But it's a beautiful, sunny, clear day. I see sparrows hanging around the window. We're going to head out here in a while. I've got some grocery shopping to do. We're going to go to the thrift store. I need to drop off the bags that I've been hauling around the car for weeks. And pick up enough groceries to get us through the next few days. Actually a week. We're heading out of town tomorrow to visit with family. They're doing a Costco run for themselves today or tonight or tomorrow morning, so they said they'd pick up a few things for me. I have a Costco membership, but the Costco here in Ancaster is a zoo. And I don't know whether I could ever get there for 9 o'clock in the morning, which would be perfect. But it would mean I'd have to get up for 9 o'clock in the morning and get out by then. And it's, 15-minute drive. I know it all sounds kind of silly, doesn't it? I shouldn't be whining. I don't need to go to Costco. I can get things at the grocery stores closer to home and save on the gas, right? That's the way it works. Anyway, friends, I think that may be all my video is going to be today. I hope your spinning is going as smoothly as you would hope it would. That you're enjoying it. No stress. Remember, it's not about the stress. I find spinning, especially with the wheel, to be very meditative. So it's a form of meditation often for me when I'm not recording, and I do a lot of spinning that's not recorded. So as the wheel goes round, I can calm myself and count my blessings. So maybe that's the goal for today. As you spin in the tour, to remember that every spin of that wheel, you can add another blessing to your life. There, I'm back. So thank you for joining me. Let me know how you're doing on the Tour de Fleece. God bless. Till next time.